Renault Vitality taking on literal hardened blocks of clay. I wouldn't think this would be an interesting match, but it's gonna be. I'm excited to watch the Bricks take on the top dogs of Europe right now. 3-0, 9-1 Vitality is right now. Antithetical with the Dignitas at the bottom at 0-3 and 1-9. So
Yep.
they have the complete opposite records. And this is where we expected Dignitas to be, but Vitality picks up K-Dop, says this was clearly all of your mojo. We're going to put him next to one of his favorite people, Fairy Peak in the world, and the wonderful youth sensation of Scrub Killer, and they have been absolutely romping right now. PSG, the only team that has managed to take any games off of Vitality. Can the Bricks do better?
Maybe.
Here's the thing. Like in RLCS, whenever we have had like a team that's like, we didn't expect this team to do well, just suddenly show up. We're like, oh my goodness, they're amazing. Usually the first 2 weeks are the big weeks where it's like, I can't believe it. Like the first week, they're like, okay, that could be a fluke. Second week, we're like, they're the real deal. And then the third week, we're like, oh wait, never mind. So this is the test for me. If Vitality is able to win against PSG here, this is going to be not against PSG, against the Bricks here. I'm going to believe it. I'm on the Vitality train.
That's fair. I can understand that because again, Lawler brought it up on the desk. Mystic is an absolute monster. I mean, he's the guy that is the reason that this team can have so much success, and at least in my mind, of course. And Cookser has a lot of playmaking potential, and Speed is a pretty solid guy out of the third man rotation spot in the midfield. He can always follow up and put a decent shot on net. But the question is your defense good enough for Vitality? And my gut says no.
It's been pretty crazy, the stuff that these guys have been able to put up. K-Dop has been immaculate. He's been able to find his teammates over and over again. I can't wait to see what they do. Who are going to be the key players to watch for you in this matchup between Vitality and the Bricks?
So I actually think the big one for me is going to be Cookser for the Bricks. Because, yes, I think Mystic is the man with the plan and gets it done, but usually Mystic's value comes from Cookser not able to execute something.
Okay.
And I think after that, over on Vitality's side, I actually still think it comes down to K-Dop because he's always going to be the guy shooting. And so I think if the ball gets anywhere near the Bricks net, K-Dop's going to be the guy that punches the ball home. So I think if Cookser is able to make some good challenges in the midfield and try and limit as many chances as K-Dop gets, they will have an okay chance.
Well, I'm excited to see how this one goes. We've got the Bricks in the blue, Vitality in the orange, a best of 5 to get a win here. Kate up there, rocking the new Vitality decal. It's probably, I think, my favorite of all the decals right now, just as far as the aesthetic.
It's a good-looking one.
Right here's Scrub Killer. He's rocking the wheels, too. Now looking to tuck this one into the box by himself. Cookser gets up and in the way. Mystic also airborne with this. Speed now alone in goal. As K-Dop will dump it out to Scrub Killer. Finds the shot. Speed gets the deflection, but Scrub still able to adjust. Get the first shot in. Vitality scores.
That goes all the way back to Cookser and Mystic double committing for a ball. Cookser couldn't push the ball forward because Mystic jumped at it. They tried to pinch it, I think. Just didn't happen. Cookser had to ground pinch it out to the middle of the field, and Vitality just... they said thank you very much, and they scored the ball.
We'll take those. A great adjustment from Scrub Killer. Likes the touch, immediately flies the other side, knowing where, if this ball was going to be saved, where he would need to be to make a second shot, and puts it in. 4:13 on the clock. The Bricks trailing by 1. Few opportunities for offense so far for the Bricks. It's been mostly a Vitality game. It's Fairy Peak and Scrub Killer, a bit of a double commitment, but Scrub Killer finds the flip reset, nearly finds the shot, and K-Dop in with the rebound. Speed gets this one away, but here comes Fairy Peak and Scrub Killer. No, it's Cookser to get it off the wall, and now breaking down the field, looking for the transition. The shot on goal saved by Scrub.
And Scrub Killer versus Cookser is a 1v1 match we should all be excited to see, as that is a solid save, because it is two of the greatest defenders to ever play the game going at each other, and that is a nice fake, I believe, from Scrub Killer to allow K-Dop to have a shot. Good cover up from Speed and back the other way, and this has been extremely fast counterattacks from both of these teams.
Now back and forth. Up and down, 3 players now in goal for Vitality. As Speed drops this one down, K-Dop, but Fairy Peak will get the pinch out, and Fairy Peak follows it along. Now up against Mystic, who's on his back wheels. K-Dop tries to hit his brakes hard enough to trap this one immediately, but couldn't quite get it onto his hood. Scrub Killer will put it onto the backboard. Does he follow up his own shot as it drops down? Speed's got it away, but here comes Fairy Peak. Mystic can't quite reach it, and Vitality's up by 2.
Mystic tried. He was going to be in a rough spot the whole way, as, again, at whole value, Cookser just missed the challenge in the midfield. Scrub got it over his head. And I actually think Mystic rotating in the net, I believe he bumped one of the Vitality players, and it might have took him a little bit of that momentum away from his car and stopped him a little earlier than he might have liked.
2-0 for Vitality. Bricks still looking for their first goal. Some decent opportunities, but the defense has been there for Vitality. As Cookster puts it up, Speed dropping this into the box. Now Scrub passed up to himself, carrying it past Mystic onto the backboard. Cookster's touch is kind of soft, and K-Dop drops it through. Speed just has to sit and watch. 3-0 Vitality.
Yep, Scrub Killer, nice air dribble over the top of one. Cookster needs to get that ball to the corner, but just a beautifully positioned Scrub Killer. Wasn't having any of it.
Did you see Speed got Goomba stomped?
Did he?
Yep.
Oh,
he was trying to go up and was like, nope, you sit down. Scrub hits him on his way back in. 2:46 on the clock. It's been all Vitality so far. His Cookster shot is just a bit wide following kickoff. Picked
up right where they left off, huh, Wave?
Yeah, it's been all the same. It's Fairy Peak, trapping one. Fake on Speed, but Speed gets the demolition. Now Cookster will pick it up. He's got Speed to work with. Scrub and K-Dop both on the wall, but now Speed up. K-Dop gets him off the backboard, and Scrub will extend this down the field. Fairy Peak wanted to get involved. A little bit of an overcommitment there, but it's not going to hurt him just yet as K-Dop's able to get it all the way back to the box. Speed to the side. Now back down to the box here. Cookster play it back to his teammates. Lots of space being given by Vitality right now.
Unfortunately, they squandered it, though. Nice pass to the top of the box, but Fairy Peak just stole it.
In. Oh, it rolls up the post and out. Speed will look for Mystic now. He plays it down the field. Can he follow up his own touch? Puts it onto the backboard once more, but Scrub Killer will send it high. Follow his own contact. Nobody from the Bricks looking to challenge the young Scotsman. Cookster finds the shot. Are you kidding me? The two defenders move out. Neither one makes contact, and Cookster scores.
That one really kind of came out of nowhere as well. Cookster just wheeling around in the side, and Fairy Peak and his teammate caught in the same corner. And, well, Cookster, can you execute? Yes, sir. That one's down all the way to the back post.
Cookster, interesting note as well. Cookster back on Batmobile. We saw many of the players, including Fairy Peak,
playing Dominus.
Yeah, who had been known for his Batmobile play. Speed dropping this one back into the box. Cookster comes in to find the shot and puts it in on 1-goal game as the Bricks start to light up on offense.
There we go. Speed just winning a challenge just so fast over K-Dop, and that touch to take it away from Scrub Killer. Top it all off. Scrub Killer's facing the wrong way in net. There is no way he's going to get to that ball fast enough to stop Cookster, and the perfect placement will get him within one.
1:26 left to go. The Bricks rallying in game number one. Speed, the pass across. Mystic puts it high. Both Speed and Cookster airborne onto the backboard is not there. Scrub Killer extends it down. Speed's got to play this to the corner, and he does. But Fairy Peak still lurking in the middle, waiting for K-Dop's pass. Here it comes. Doesn't find the shot. You got to wonder if he had been in his normal Batmobile, would he have made that shot?
Maybe.
So close. Oh, and the counterattack from the Bricks down the field. There goes Fairy Peak out to Scrub Killer onto the wall. Cookster takes it away. 56 seconds remaining for the Bricks to find one more. The shot from midfield will be wide, and Fairy Peak will just glance it off to the side. It's Mystic. Up into the air. Here comes K-Dop.
He didn't go for it.
He just left it for him. Cookster up to try and play some defense. Speed sets up in net, but Fairy Peak onto the backboard. Scrub Killer is up, looks to drop it in, but Speed gets in the way. Cookster now out with 34 seconds remaining. Speed demolished on the far side. It's all up to Mystic here as he gets it across, but again, Speed not going to be there. Scrub Killer keeps on the wall. Challenges neutral against his opponent. Fairy Peak towards the goal. Mystic airborne. Send it away and over the top of the offense. Cookster now. Can he connect with Speed? Bumped a little bit in enemy territory. The pass across to Mystic will go onto the wall. But the play is there for Vitality as they send it away. Speed now back into the midfield looking for Mystic. Now back to Speed looking for the shot. Scrub Killer flips, panics, and we've got a tie game with 3 seconds left to go.
And nice touch here from Speed all the way across to Mystic, and what a beautiful give back. Oh, mama.
Scrub Killer tried, but already backwards, didn't know when to flip. Did help the reverse a little bit more, maybe makes the save, but the 1-2-1 back and forth from the Bricks. What a way to come back into this. Speed onto the ground, looks like overtime in game one with Vitality.
So Speed involved in all 3 goals currently. Cook's here scoring 2 big ones to get him in striking distance and a late game equalizer. Well, Vitality, you started off strong, but how do you rally back?
How does Vitality play in overtime? We haven't seen much of this season. Speed on the wall. Sets this one up nice and soft for Cookster, but K-Dop now across, looking for his teammate. Mystic moves in. Fairy Peak out of the corners, got it now. 1v1 against Speed, gets airborne before Cookster can get there, gets it past him, and here comes K-Dop to finish off the game. Finds the shot, but Cookster able to ground himself, get back across the goal, makes the save. And Scrub Killer keeping the pressure on now. Speed, a nice deflection off to the side, back into the corner. It's going to take 2 touches at least for Vitality to take another shot. It's Mystic airborne. K-Dop drops it down. Fairy Peak versus Speed. It goes neutral. K-Dop now with a pass out to Fairy Peak. Scrub Killer in the midfield. Moves across, looks for the pass back to his teammate. Now Scrub back over. K-Dop lurks around the midfield line. Mystic keeping this one high. 2 Vitality players in the corner. Back out to Scrub. First minute comes and goes. Mystic now. Send this one up. Here goes Cookster to follow it, but he's going to need multiple touches and gets it past K-Dop. Scrub Killer now the next challenge. He'll win that one cleanly, but Mystic to drop it back to Speed. Puts it onto the backboard. Now back out to Scrub Killer. As he advances across midfield. Pass 1, carry it past 2. Mystic gets it away, and Speed will follow it. The Fairy Peak takes it off of his hood. All the players on Vitality, renowned 1v1 gods. It'll be very difficult to win 50-50s against them. Cookster with the challenge. Fairy Peak now up onto the wall. Mystic sets this one high. Scrub Killer has a soft touch to get it past Speed. Holds onto this ball to try and pinch it against Cookster, but he's got the read, gets it away from him. Fairy Peak beats him there. 1:55 now. 2 minutes coming and going in overtime. Yesterday, a record-setting overtime.
8 minutes and
11 seconds.
Yeah.
Well, that one won't be that long. Oh my goodness, Fairy Peak ends it in style. Look at this mid-air redirect deflection, whatever you want to call it. Look at that. Oh my goodness.
And Cookster stopped at the corner of the box because he knew Speed was on the opposite side. He was going to be able to defend anything. He wanted to be able to dive across net and take that into the corner. But just a beautiful touch from Fairy Peak to smash that one into the top right with Speed. And good luck, Cookster. You're not stopping that one.
That was insane. And this is a very good game. Vitality gets off to a 3-goal lead, and we're like, okay, everything's normal, nothing's going to be different. And the Bricks managed to come back, scoring the tying goal with 3 seconds remaining to get us into a 2-minute overtime, and that's the goal that was required to beat the Bricks. I'm excited for games 2 and 3.
The timing of all the challenges from everybody on the field in that game was so good because they would always be in just the right spot to just be able. They'd bait out that first guy challenging, and they would time it just so that they're like, all right, they went for it. Now they can't get it if I go right now. And they were always able to beat that first man with relative ease. So well done to everybody on the field in the challenge angles. But yeah, tip of the cap for Fairy Peak and K-Dop to deliver that one.
That was insane. But the pressure that Vitality was able to put up 17 shots here, forcing 12 saves out of the Brick. They're having to play so much on their goal line. 6 of those coming from Cookster. He's a player that I think he was originally known as the god of everything, but one of those moments was also there was an all-star event back in the day where we had 3 solid shooters on the field up against 1 Cookster, and his whole job was just to play 3v1 defense. Did an excellent job there. Definitely helped get Vitality up into that overtime Bricks as they were able to send them there. We'll see if Cookster can make it happen on the offense as well as the defense, as he was leading the scoring as well for the Bricks.
He did get him back into that game late at around the minute 30 mark. He delivered that second goal, and then Speed and Mystic hooked up to get the equalizer. But can he continue to deliver that, and can they stop all the immense pressure from Vitality? We said it at the start, the defense is the question mark for the Bricks.
They had some good stops, but they've got to find a way to shut it down earlier. Nice midfield shot, saved by Fairy Peak.
Big usage of boost there from K-Dop. I wonder if they might get starved out here.
Scrub Killer gets it to the side. Now Cookster coming off the ceiling. Doesn't really find a way to make contact, and Mystic will pick it up, just hold on to it in the corner right now. Happy just to maintain ball control and pressure. For the trap from K-Dop. Pass 2 now, lofted to Cookster as he puts it back towards the box. Fairy Peak gets it away, now up onto the wall looking for the pinch, sends it a long ways into the blue. So Mystic advances. K-Dop connect with Speed up on top. Now Scrub Killer on the wall, expected K-Dop to win that one, bailed what could have been an extension. Following this one along, we'll put it onto Cookster's hood. He's got Speed to work with in the midfield, broken up by Scrub Killer.
Speed's going to give that up.
Just Speed took his time, and K-Dop takes advantage of it, finds the shot all the way down, couldn't find the second touch as it bounced off the post. That could have been the lead for Vitality in game 2.
I think Speed was just expecting Mystic to be right there with a better angle. It didn't realize that no one was coming. And they're fortunate that one pinged right off the post, but Vitality still pressing.
Oh, Fairy Peak going for the bumps, finds one in goal. Scrubkiller tries to tuck it around and actually gets it off of a Bricks defender and in. Vitality first on the board.
And how about Scrubkiller? You knew he overdid it right there, not able to cut that ball hard enough back, but just enough to get it around. Mystic trying to race back and hit it off the post before it crossed in, but just well played from Scrubkiller.
Fairy Peak as well, going for Cookser in net.
And fixing that rare mistouch, you would say, on a dribble.
Able to redeem that one, and now Vitality up by 1. 3 minutes left to go. Skate up with a long one. Speed to intercept. Now Fairy Peak back over. Scrubkiller airborne as well. Onto the backboard. Mystic's there, but doesn't find it. And Scrubkiller's happy to double tap that one down. Vitality's up by 2.
And again, just a nice long passing play from Vitality. Actually double committed, but Mystic little slow to pick it up. He was so close. Pixels away from into the corner. He could have got it.
That double commit, though, creating kind of a dual threat maybe. Confuse it. Like, it's difficult for Mystic to understand who's going to take that shot. It has to read a little bit late. Possible factor for his miss there. The Scrubkiller, a clean finish on the double tap.
Very much.
Definitely seen people miss shots less difficult today. No way. Okay. Scrubkiller, does he fake him? Okay. Speed gets that one away. And there was a nice pass up onto the ceiling.
It's like, hang on a second, that can't happen.
No, this is not possible.
But currently, the Bricks find themselves in a very similar situation to game number 1. Down 2, with about half the game left, and Cookser was able to bring it back in with some great shooting. But the problem is they haven't really been able to hang onto the ball past the midfield line.
K-Dop with a punt. Scrubkiller looking for demos. Creates some confusion onto the backboard again. Speed needs to find a way to block this and just gets in the way, sends it to the corner. Fairy Peak, though, quick adjustment, and Mystic from the midfield, a nice play, and now Cookser will try to extend it down, gets it onto the backboard. Scrub out of his own back third, onto the wall, past Speed. Mystic on the back line. Tries to adjust, gets the half flip, and holds on to ball control. Pass 2, a nice play to give his teammates time to adjust back onto defense. Speed again makes a stop. It's Mystic trading places with Cookser. He'll leave the ball for Speed as he picks up boost. Now back to Cookser, looking into the corner. It's K-Dop now, up high. Now off the ceiling, has the flip to work with. Doesn't make use of it, but gives it to Fairy Peak. Now onto the corner, up against Speed. Scrubkiller demolishing the midfield, opens up some space. Speed can make that touch in the midfield. Without the demolition, that would have been dangerous.
Nice idea from K-Dop there to go for the fake against Cookser, reading the passing lane. A great save, but a demo on Cookser as well. As Mystic, again, not in position to handle the pass. Speed just gave the ball away, and that will cost precious time for the Bricks, and it's all about how they beat this first man. They just can't figure out a way to do it. I don't remember the last time the Bricks really had a possession longer than, I don't know, 5 seconds.
They're able to get one attempt down the field, but then it's back into the hands of Vitality. As K-Dop will back pass to Scrub. Mystic with a nice read, will put it into the corner. Now looking for Fairy Peak and net, won't quite find him, and K-Dop will get away down the field. 1 minute remaining into the corner. The Bricks have not found a goal yet as K-Dop keeps the pressure on. Speed tries to get the clear, but Fairy Peak finds the read and puts in a third one there. Speed had to get a better clear as Vitality scores another one.
Yeah, just slightly missed time there from Speed. He was trying to get the power shot and just launched that all the way to the other end of the pitch, but just didn't quite square it up at the right time and just popped it right toward the top of the box where Fairy Peak able to turn it in and will take away game number 2.
50 seconds remaining. It's not looking good for Bricks here to find a way to adjust in game number 3.
And it's all the challenge game for me.
Okay. Great. Beautiful. K-Dop and Scrubkiller styling on him. Watch this setup. Scrubkiller finds K-Dop on the backboard. It's like, here you go, Scrub. Have another one.
Right back
what a
down.
play.
Go get it.
Okay.
Unfortunate that it happens when you're definitely already winning the game.
You know, I mean, that's when you've got the freedom of mind, the peace of mind to just go for that stuff.
Just go for it.
K-Dop's on the enemy backboard. What's he doing there, you know? As the Bricks trying to find some semblance of offense. As Speed now down to Mystic, defended, and Cookser's not in a position where he can deal with that pinch. K-Dop now playing it back down the field again. Scrub will leave it for Fairy Peak, who sends it towards the goal, sent away by the defense of the Bricks. But any goal, you know, would help the Bricks break the momentum, get some morale back on their side in these last few seconds.
Here we go.
Something to play for is Mystic and Cookser Send the ball a little bit far away from them. Miss Speed tries to find a read. Scrubkiller will get it away from him, and this one will be Vitality taking a 2-game lead over the Bricks. But we've already seen one reverse sweep today, and the Bricks definitely have the firepower to do it if they wanted to.
They definitely do, but it all starts with how they win the ball away from anybody on this Vitality team right now, because that was not happening past the 3-minute mark. I don't feel like it was all Vitality at the latter half of that game. But the next thing you'd like to see is there were a couple opportunities where the Bricks had just a free ball, do whatever they wanted with it, and it just got bunted away down the field. And it's like, all right, hang on a second. You need to score 2 goals at that time. 2 goals to get yourselves back into the game. You had all the time in the world. Why are you just blasting it up the pitch? You can't afford that. You need to get everybody the time to get on the same page and go on offense, because if you don't do that, you do exactly what you just did. You just blast it away, and if you pass the ball, even if you do hang on to it, no one's going to be there.
Yeah, no, you and I have talked multiple times about the utility of a dribble just to help you transition out, just to give yourself opportunity to define what happens next. They need to be able to play like that, and I think there's also just a bit of indecision. Speed has demonstrated it a few times, but I think everybody on the Bricks has been suffering from it a little bit, where just a moment of like, this is the moment to move in, and you see them hit the brakes, talk with a teammate, not quite know where they're going to be, and that small window of time is all Vitality needs to remove that window of opportunity from you.
Yeah, and they came right back, and they stormed the field in game number 2, and pretty much everything they did on offense had a fair bit of threat to it. So the Bricks, ball control is your go-to. I don't even think they were really starved out for boost all that often. It was just they either missed the touch or they just didn't hang on to the ball well, and there it is. He's back on the dominance.
Back on the dominance. Cooks are making a change. Not liking the feel of the Batmobile right now. Dominus, Cookster's original vehicle before the Batmobile was even released. Now Mystic moving down the field here, looking for the shot, couldn't find the second touch he needed. K-Dop will play it back to midfield. It's Fairy Peak. Nice high one. Scrubkilla is up, and he can try and find K-Dop on the far side. Looks for the pass play, but broken up by Speed. But here comes Fairy Peak and Scrubkilla and K-Dop. Oh my goodness. And it still doesn't go in. It was going to go off the crossbar either way. And back down the field, so much pressure. It felt like the entire Vitality team was literally in the Bricks box. And here they come again. Scrubkilla now with a flip reset to work with. Back down to K-Dop and into the goal. What a play. The ceiling pass to the infield of K-Dop. And Vitality's on the board.
Well, Cooks here was able to make a big stop on the first one. I thought that might have been enough to maybe keep things going, but Scrubkilla beat 2 people on the midfield line, up the wall, pass to the top of the box, and, you know, the best striker in all of the game will put that in.
Well, I feel like that's just entirely Scrubkilla. He's like, K-Dop's like, I'm going to put my car up here, you
just put it on.
Launch that ball onto my nose, and it'll go in. I'm just a surface for you to play off of here as they put more pressure on the net following kickoff. Fairy Peak with another one. Mystic makes the save. Does K-Dop turn? He does. And looking for the shot now against 2 defenders. Mystic and Cookster will get this one away, but Fiery Peak finds the ball first. Now onto the backboard again. Speed keeps this one nice and high. That's exactly what the Bricks needed to break up that pressure.
Oh, how
now
about
up
Mystic?
onto offense. Here comes Speed looking for the shot. It's off the crossbar now. Cookster's airborne looking for the drop down and in. That's a tie game.
And of course you want to see Speed put this one in, because Mystic did a ton of work getting the ball past the midfield line, beating everybody of Vitality, keeping the ball as close to him as possible, making some tough reads. But Cookster said that's the guy who's going to make the biggest difference. Can he deliver in the big moments? And he just popped in the huge equalizer to get him a chance and keep it close in game 3.
Yep, all starting with that setup from Speed, keeping it nice and high. They needed that clear. So right now, if you're going to play this punt ball and you're not going to be going for the dribbles, you've got to have the best of clears if you want to make that work. K-Dop keeps this one high. Now up looking for Scrub. Cookster sends it away. Fairy Peak quickly adjusts and beats Speed. Scrubkilla thinks about half rotating, but leaves it for K-Dop now. On the far side, and Scrub will be better positioned to move into this play. K-Dop wasn't able to make contact, though. Speed puts it back onto him. Now Mystic tries to play it off.
The problem is, since that pinged off K-Dop's car, it just means that the Bricks weren't able to find a strong clear, and now they might get trapped in their own half again just because of that one touch.
Scrubkilla pressuring Cookster. Fairy Peak demolishes Mystic. Up to Speed, but K-Dop gets stopped a bit in the mid. Speed will be able to make use of that. Now up to Mystic again, into the corner. Scrubkilla's touch goes in the midfield for Cookster, but it goes onto the far side now looking for the shot. Can't quite find it. Mystic with the backup. Fairy Peak will break up the play. But now Speed back in as Mystic goes for both K-Dop and Fairy Peak, and that opens up the space. Look at that, Mystic clearing the way for Speed to score.
Really nice job for Mystic, I agree, and Speed to keep this one after he just knew, all right, that's it. He couldn't go until he saw that mist clear off the back from, I believe it was K-Dop. but he just had to wait, and no hesitation after he saw it. And the Bricks have the lead, so can they hang on?
They need to do so. See how Vitality plays from behind. Here comes up to Mystic, looking for the shot. Scrubkiller gets it away. K-Dub now out following. First time the Bricks have led in the series. Again, Vitality have dropped one game this season. Not one match, one game. Bricks could do it here. This would be the second one. Mystic getting the shot, but the save was there. Here comes K-Dop now through the air. He's got Scrubkiller down there to work with. It'll be Speed to get it away. As Fairy Peak comes in. Soft touch in the corner. And this slows down the speed. It means it's very difficult for the clear. It puts it all on Speed to actually put the pace back on the ball and get it out. K-Dop puts it back in the mid. Here comes Fairy Peak. Scrubkiller on the far side. Flicks it high. Gets two players out of that. If Scrubkiller can dump this back for K-Dop, it could be another goal.
Too much.
Tie things up, but put it too high on it. Now Fairy Peak in. Scrubkiller circling back, looking for boost once more. Is Mystic on the backboard, just struggling to find control. Fairy Peak gets bumped into the net, actually. Now here comes K-Dop. Up against Speed, backwards, looking to play it past him. A great patience from Speed, but he just pops it out to Fairy Peak, who finds the shot. Another tie game.
And that's actually all set up by K-Dop. Sure, if Speed misses this, it goes into the net. But the other thing about that is the way K-Dop shot that ball, Speed couldn't have time to reposition. He was only going to be able to get one touch, and it was just going to be whatever K-Dop gave him. And it just popped right off his car. It's not like he had any influence on that other than keeping it from going in. And the recognition from Fairy Peak behind him to be right there to put it in is almost more impressive.
No, it is. Right now we're seeing Vitality. A key thing that they're doing that we've seen few teams do is really define the play on all sides as another shot comes through. And a wonderful save from K-Dop to get it away. They're not just touching the ball in a way that is best for them. They're forcing their opponents to be in a situation where they can't make the touch they want.
You know, it's like it's like they're masseuses, you know? It's the proper application of pressure in the right place at the right time, and then you just crumble, you know, you're done.
and then the muscles do
and you
it
just
for
relax,
you know?
And it goes in.
Mystic here with 42 seconds remaining to tie game in game number 3. The Bricks have to find a win, or else another sweep. Going over for Vitality. Scrub moving up. Nobody's home. He should be able to find this. Stretches it past Mystic, and Vitality have everything they need for a third sweep on the season.
And Speed tried. Mystic needed boost. And as soon as Speed saw Mystic going for that corner boost, it all became a placement game. If it's not far enough to the right, it gets saved, and it came down to execution. And Scrub is more than capable.
33 seconds we saw in game 1. The Bricks able to put up an equalizer with 3 seconds remaining. Can they do it again? The king of clutch on their side, now driving the Dominus. Bones decal and all. Scrubkiller demolished on the side, gives Cookster some space. The pass into Mystic. Fairy Peak gets there first and sends it back at midfield. Speed now just vaulting it down the field.
Oh,
Cookster
nice
with
block.
a read, puts it onto the backboard. Scrubkiller's got to get this one away as Speed moves into challenge, gets it back into the midfield. Mystic thinks about it, but two players already up for Vitality. The pre-jump was there. They get it all the way down the field. No time left on the clock. No pressure left, but Speed, one last chance. Keeps it high. Cookster in the midfield. Fairy Peak wins that one. K-Dop looks up to kill it in the corner, and Scrubkiller tries. Mystic puts it there. Fairy Peak makes the save. It got so close, but Vitality shut it down and sweep the Bricks.